do a summary of the match from your perspective.
Good evening, everyone. I think about the game, we had exactly the game that we expected. We knew that Durban City would come with some ideas, of course, because they still have some targets to finish in the top 8. We have prepared well. We prepared well that game. I think that the first half that we have played was a bit far from my expectation in terms of intensity, in terms of rhythm, because the plan was the first half during 15-20 minutes, to put really high pressure to suffocate that team in order maybe to score early. But I think it didn't happen. It couldn't happen when we start so slow, and maybe a lack of aggressiveness in our first half. We didn't manage to create so many chances, in the first half. But I think that in the second half, especially in the last 40-30 minutes, we have seen really the face that we usually see of Alain de Parrot, a lot of intensity, with the aim to go forward, to hurt the opponent, and to have this projection in the last third. I think we shot on we get 30 shots. I think 12, 10 in the target. It's not enough. It's not enough to win this kind of game. So of course we wanted to offer the 3 point. And I want to be clear, not the title, because a lot of people were celebrating before. They get out the champagne before the end. We are clear. For us it was 3 points. The target was to take 3 points in front of our fans. It didn't happen, but if you remember what I've been saying since the beginning of the season, in the middle, that the title will be decided maybe at the last game, and we are in. So I'm really confident, and my players have to be confident as well. It's the beauty of the PSL. Durban City came to play a strong game, and it shows the interest in this PSL. Nobody give up, and of course we can be disappointed. But I think for the interest of the PSL, it's really good. It's really good. It means that we keep the suspense until the end. Something that during 8 years you didn't have the. It was not. It was unusual for you, I think, because during 8 years you knew 1 month before who's going to be champion. So let's push for 1 more week, and we hope to really to give the happiness, the joy to our fan the last game. But it will not be easy as well. It will not be easy as well, because we are going to play against a team that's trying to save his position in the PSL. So let's go to grab it. I think it's a big challenge for next week.
We'll now open for questions from the floor.
Joseph from Sports. Coach, such games need a lot of mental strength, and the stage could be bigger for other players. How have you dealt with that, looking at this match and now jumping into the next one, that the mental strength will be more of a winner, and it was more needed today, but we didn't see that much?
Yeah, you're right. It's really good question. You have to check, but I think we have the the third youngest team in the PSL. Okay, so you have some advantage of this to have some young team. You know, about the freshness, about a lot of qualities. But you have this disadvantage of sometimes managing this kind of games where there is a lot of pressure. And what we have done during the week is just to bring the things down, calmness, you know, to tell to our players just to focus on how we want to play, how we want to defend, how we want to attack, and not just to be focused in the outside environment. You know, it's such a difficult, and like I was telling you, in the area of the social media, you know, the internet, Facebook, Instagram, you know, and you cannot avoid that. I think a lot of people were happy. They were celebrating before the game has been played, and it is my job to remind to my players that, guys, we have 90 minutes to play, that the opponent is not coming to chill. It's what happened today, and we have to keep calm and to focus on how we want to play. And like I said, I don't have nothing to reproach to the players, because they give everything today, and it is simply football. So let's go for the next one.
Aaron Songs, ESPN Africa. Coach, Durban City didn't have a shot on target today. Is it fair to say that in recent weeks, recent months, your team has been finding it easier to play against teams that come out to attack you, as opposed to teams that play a physical game with a low block?
Yeah, we can see it like that, you know. But I think we played a couple of games this season with teams that have a low block, and we were successful, you know. We played different teams who had a different block, high block, mid block, and of course I agree with you that maybe we find some more space with the quality of the players that we have when we have more space. But for every teams, you know, in the world, when you play against low block, you have to find the patterns, you have to find the combination to get in the last third. I think today we find them. We managed to get in the last third. I think we managed to get in the last third 50 times regarding the datas. But after, I think the last pass, the last assist, you know, was missing, and maybe the efficiency. But yeah, when you have a young team, you have to trust and to believe, to work, to keep working, and I think we will have an answer next week, I hope.
Coach, what do you make of how this Pirates team responds when teams rile them up? I mean, we've seen in instances when that has happened and the team has not responded well. I mean, even today you also lost your cool and came close to the Durban City bench. And how do you fix this? Because it's something that opponents have seen and sort of started to do in terms of getting into Pirates' head.
Yeah, look, there is a difference between playing strong with the physicality on the ball and to break the players. This is not the mentality, and it will never be my mentality as first an educator, because before being a coach, I am an educator to protect the players, and it's the first time, but I have to protect my players. If somebody cannot protect them in the middle of the pitch, I have to protect my players. And if I have to remind you, during the Kaiser Chief games, we lost Moremi. He's just coming back. I'm happy, but we lost him during two games. Very important player. We lost other players in this kind. And when you are educator, and you are encouraging this kind of behavior, it's very bad. It's very bad. We don't have to forget that in the stand we have children. We have children, and we have to give example. Football has to be a bridge, has to be an example, a model for the new generation, the next generation. It's all the time the message that I'm trying to pass to my players. So it's why I stayed quiet during Kaizer Chiefs. I lost my player, one of my best player, and today I don't want to lose my best goalkeeper. And if you can see that the ball was already far, and you kick the goalkeeper. It's very bad. So, but we had a chat with the coach, at the end, and everything is okay. He understands me, and he just apologized, and I congratulate him for the good game that they did, because at least they make a good game, and that's it. For me, how we can deal with that is just to be more clever. When you play against this kind of team that coming to kick you, you just have to think before receiving the ball, to have an information about how many teammates you have around you, how many opponents you have around you, which space you have in order to make the right decision. And of course, you must make less touches. If you have 4 or 5 players coming to kick you, you have to give the ball quicker, and maybe to make more touches in area where you can go 1v1. But when there is too much players and the aggressiveness, it means that sometimes you have to think instead of to get injured.
Nick?
My question was answered.
ACBC.
Yes, very proudly. Coach, I don't know if they had luck or today, usually you say you had luck or congratulations on the result. But just looking at your dominance today, one of the areas where you also dominant was the set plays, 19 corner kicks. I don't want to say in hindsight, because you've highlighted that area before. I know the season is drawing to a close now. Is it an area maybe as you also go to your criticism and maybe even profiling your intake as you also return to the Champions League again, you seriously would like to look into, because 19 corner kicks, at least you want 1 or 2 of them to count.
What I can answer to you about that question, I understand it, but sorry if I don't if I don't answer it like you want. But it's an area that we were very weak at the beginning of the season. And if you remember, in our pre-season in Spain, most of the goals that we have conceded was on set pieces. And if you can check the data now, Pirate is one of the best team either in the defensive set pieces and attacking set pieces. It means how hard we worked with the technical staff in that area. The guys did really a very good top improvement in that area. But still there is a large area to improve again, because when you have such many set pieces and you don't manage to at least to put one goal, it means that we still have to work. And sometimes people think it's the size, it's the height of the players, but for me I think it's the timing, how you are able to judge the flight of the ball, the aggressiveness to attack the ball, the delivery as well. So there are many factors that came in this area, but we did a strong improvement. But you're right. We still need to work in order to be more dangerous.
Another question?
Coach Lonabo, SABC Sports. With the results being this way, certain decisions will come under scrutiny, starting Selebe bringing in Mariko. What would you say about timing and just your decisions around the playing personnel in important games like this one?
I think there is not a right or wrong moment to bring one player. There is a lot of factors, the fitness of the player, what you can see during the training matches. I think at the beginning of the season we give a chance to Mariko against Marumo. It was just as beginning with Pirate, but he had several months to integrate to the pace of the PSL, to the aggressiveness, to the environment. It's very important. I think we were a little bit quicker to put him in that game. But he did really well today, and you can see such improvement since you saw him last time in the game. Today he had the opportunity to play forward. He finds these passes between the lines. He brings some dynamism as well. You can see. So I think it's a very good news for the club. He must keep working. About Selepe, I think it's a player that you knew last season. I think he played a couple of games. He played well, and today it was the right moment to bring him, because he showed us great things in training. Yeah, it was a profile that we needed today to find him between the lines. He did well, and he was able to play forward, to have some combination between the lines. He was as well very aggressive without the ball in the air as well. So I think it's very good for Pirate to have such young players with us, yeah. And to explain you why we bring them late. There is a competition. We have a strong group, in the middle. So it was the right moment, I think, to give them the chance.
Thank you, Coach. We've come to the conclusion of our press conference. Thank you for your time and participation.
Thank you.